What made you guys get into YouTube/Twitch and want to start making videos? This kind of goes with the other one that we had before a little bit. What got us into YouTube and Twitch? I mean, we kind of talked about what got us into making videos, but what got us into YouTube specifically and Twitch specifically? I guess like I might go Twitch route on my answer.
Yeah.
I would say for Twitch, if you guys were watching this, you probably know me from YouTube and stuff. I spent years making content on games and all sorts of like really nerdy stuff. But Twitch, I really like Twitch a lot. Like it is something that I started recently in the last 2 years. It's basically like my home now, pretty much, of all my content. I think of Twitch as like the main hub, and everything goes from Twitch
there.
now. But I don't know, Twitch for me, I just wanted a place that gets you, the interaction's everything for me. That's why we're doing this episode with these questions too. I was telling Matt, I'm like, dude, we gotta have the questions in this episode, because that's like the ABCs of my content, man.
You guys mean everything
They
to
do,
us.
man. They do.
They do. No, they do.
They do. Like I
These
love.
These have been great questions.
They've been really good. They've been really good. If we had questions like this on each one, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But I just interacting not with a massively large base, but like with a small, like couple hundred people on Twitch. There's just something about that. Like obviously, yeah, would I want more viewers? Absolutely, sure. But there's something about like a couple hundred people watching you on Twitch and just having like a good conversation with them on whatever the heck you're playing, or just talking, just chatting over there too. And that just kind of made me want to get into that more, because I was making videos forever and I was like, these are great, but they're also, it's not like that live environment at Twitch is really cool. I know this isn't live, but
right.
In terms of Twitch, that's why I like it so much. I like the live environment.
I mean, it's like having a conversation with people that you couldn't normally have a conversation with, that are
right.
all over the world or different time zones or in different places in life. And
it's just fun.
It's great.
It's
absolutely.
Fun. And I like to sort of finish off mine, I guess. I just like making people smile too. Like dude, I know it's really cheesy, but literally some of my favorite things I've ever received from people are, yo man, like school sucked today, and I turn on your stream or your video or whatever, and oh my god, it just made my day so much happier. Like it got a laugh out of me, like just the jokes that you guys talked about. Like, same thing with this podcast too. Like,
right.
Not to get super cheesy, but if you guys have had like a long day or something, I love the idea that you guys can just sit down, listen to a podcast, or while you're cooking food or something, and you can listen to this.
Driving,
anything, and just have a little break from the chaos that's going on.
Absolutely.
But yeah, what about you? Sorry, that was super.
No, that was a great answer. I totally agree with. I totally agree with that too. I mean, I've been streaming on Twitch for a little bit now, and I can also, I think the community there is just really, they really care about the fact that it's like kind of it's a job at the end of the day. Like this is your livelihood, so they're really cool about that. But for me to get into YouTube, I actually started my channel. I don't know what it's called. It's like this little, you draw these lines, and then you release, it's like a penguin or something, and it like rides the lines. It's like Line Rider or something like that. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You draw something to ride
so
down
it's on the computer.
You make a track.
It's like this program. Yeah, you basically make like a track. You can draw whatever you want.
Okay.
And then it drops whatever character it is. I feel like it's a penguin for some reason. And the penguin just like, it's just normal gravity. But if you draw like a ramp, like you draw like a down arrow, like a ramp to shoot it up, it'll go down and go off the ramp. And then you can like kind of catch it with like another line.
And this made you want to start YouTube?
That's where I started my channel. That was my channel. I don't have those videos anymore, but that was. I'm pretty sure it's called Line Rider. Someone out there has to back me up on this, because I'm gonna sound crazy if no one knows what I'm talking about.
You just randomly started a channel off.
Dude, I was making these Line Rider because what would happen is you'd make them, and then if you can keep the guy going for like a really long time. It was like so hard to do that.
Yeah.
Because you had to like redraw the line, like, oh, but it hit this wall and like it didn't work.
Yeah.
You have to redraw the line a little bit perfectly just to get it to work. I love that. It was like such a creation to me. And I would watch other people have these like insane masterpieces. Like it'd be like a full picture and the thing would go through the whole picture. It was nuts. I'm sounding ludicrous right now. Maybe I'll throw up a little video of it or something. Line Rider, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. Anyway, that's where I started. clearly that didn't go anywhere. But that's where I started my channel, and then I started playing a lot of Call of Duty. T. Martin was the first guy I found.
Wow.
Yeah, like way back when. He was making tutorials. I was playing the game a ton. I was like, yo, I could get a nuke. I could drop a nuke and show people how to get a nuke in Modern Warfare 2. And I did. And I posted a video about it. And
hey there, gamers.
There you go, man. My brother, and they always rip on me, I called it zone camping. Like, you camp the zone. Instead of just camping was like, you're a loser if you camp.
That's true.
Still are.
So you have a vicinity where you camp. That's
so I
fine.
call it zone camping, which is basically you sit in one building as opposed to one spot.
It's just 5 more pixels to the right and 5 more pixels to the left.
You can move like a couple inches either way, but that is not as bad as actual camping.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, that's where I started.
Hey, it worked.
That just made me get into it. Yeah,
I guess it worked.
figured like if they're getting like I thought it was so cool to just be like on YouTube and have people watching your stuff and commenting on it.
Yeah.
That there were other people out there that were like, because I was watching T. Martin, so I knew what that was like to be a viewer, and I thought it was so cool. He was doing this crazy thing, making videos on something he loved to do, which was gaming.
Yeah.
So I just did that, and I'll never forget. I was in high school, and one day I come into school, and I had like 75 subscribers after a year of doing it, and I was like, 75 is insane.
That's a freaking gem.
That's so many people. I don't even know 75 people. In high school, I knew maybe like
Dude, I only
25,
know like
30 people decently well.
I know like 3 people here right now. Literally you,
yeah,
Jess, my
and my brother.
And that's it. Your
girlfriend.
brother.
That's it. Like 75 people was a lot of people.
Yeah.
And all my friends were like, yo, like Matt's got 75 subscribers. You have to remember, this is 2009. So this is like 3 years after YouTube began. Like this is very new. Now you're all like 75. What a joke.
No, back in the day though, that was pretty.
That
crazy.
was a lot.
Yeah.
When I first started, and when the platform was only 3 years old, like it looked way different than it does now.
So you started your channel in 2009?
Yeah, 2009.
Same.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Long time ago. Anyway, that was it. That was how I got into it, and it just kept going from there. And it was I just always felt so great doing it. It's because it combined 2 things I like, gaming and video, and that's always been a thing I've stuck with, and more so the video stuff now. But
yeah,
that
was a good answer. That's
good. It's a good time to be. It's always a good time to be a YouTuber.
We want to have a Q&A section in every one of these episodes,
Definitely.
So be sure to tweet us your questions on Twitter at JC Backfire over here, at MC Sports Talk over here, or leave them in the comments below, down below on this podcast episode. Or just really anywhere. Like we're gonna see everything.
Just send them wherever you can.
We're irrelevant. We don't really have that many.
Just find us and send them away.